What is gravity? Well, gravity is one of the four forces of the universe, alongside the electromagnetic force and the two nuclear forces. It is a force that draws together all matter. But before we begin, let me ask you this question. Who discovered the existence of gravity? Well, as the story goes, somewhat 348 years ago, a man of 23 named Isaac Newton accidentally discovered this force when he saw an apple fall from a tree. And then he looked up at the sky and asked, if an apple falls, does the moon also fall? He wanted to get an answer, but the math at his time wasn't good enough, so he went about inventing calculus at the same rate you would learn it in school. He soon came to the conclusion that the moon is indeed falling towards the earth, but do not be afraid. The moon is falling towards the earth at the same rate the earth is curving away from it, so it is in an orbit. In fact, anything in an orbit around the earth is falling towards it. Well, you may now ask, how is gravity made? We still don't really know, but what we do know is that anything that has mass has gravity, which means you have a gravitational pull, I have a gravitational pull, even this apple has a gravitational pull. But the strength of gravity depends on how much mass an entity or object has. For example, you take this apple, it has a small amount of mass, which means it's going to have a weak gravitational pull, whereas if you take something like the earth, it has a huge amount of mass, which means it's going to have a strong gravitational pull. But just go back on the topic of making gravity for a second. Have you ever noticed when you're in a fast moving car going around a bend, you sway to one side, or when you're spun around on a roundabout, you get pulled outwards? These things give you the sensation of gravity, when in reality it is only artificial gravity. Yeah! But natural and artificial gravity have something in common. They both affect the weight of things. Gravity affects us. It's why we move the way we move, why we subconsciously plan every single step. Gravity literally is a part of us. And that's gravity in a nutshell. Thanks for watching.